Okay, so our next step is doing the applique, and once we'll go back to then where we've already cut out all of our shapes, and now we're just going to work out where we want to place them on our kit. I've just quickly pinned these ones on in this design. You can do them however you like, but I've decided to do them this way, and I think I will probably pop this little one in here afterwards. So a good way at this point to get an idea of what your project is going to look like is to fold it up. Sorry, I folded this before, and then you get an idea of where the hearts are going to sit. So we will be actually stitching on here our closure here, and so this is what it's going to look like on the front and on the back. So you can see that that's kind of where I'm going to put them. So unfolding again, and with our, because we've got the fusible web on the back, the best thing to do with using this product is we take a pin and we just score. So we score in the back of the paper, and then we just peel that off. And so again, the reason why we like to put that fusing on there is because it does take away some of the stretch in the fabric and makes it much easier for when we're doing our applique stitching. So I like to use, at this point, the blanket stitch, and I'm going to get that ready. Sorry, I'll just get myself organised here. So I'll just move the camera down a bit so you can see what I'm going to be doing. So I have just pinned these, I haven't fused them, because that's actually going to mean that I'm going to get up and find my ironing board. But we're going to start. So to do the blanket stitch in my machine here, I have it set at 3.5 in the width and 2.5 in the length, and we're just going to get started. So these pins that I've used here also are the ones that come in your kit. They're really nice and long, and they hold the things there in place. So I'm just going to get started underneath here. So popping it down and then doing our blanket stitch. So we'll just go all the way around. And I love how these colours in the neons just really pop. They are just gorgeous. Love them. So I like a little bit of colour and excitement sometimes. Although if you looked at my wardrobe, you would see that I actually had loads and loads and loads of black shirts, but I love to have some colour in other places. So we'll just go around. And this heart template is really simple to just keep moving around. When you get, of course, to the top of the hearts there, you might want to just lift up your presser foot, turn it around, and then when you get into the centre there, just turn it around and just keep on going. So really simple, when this project can be done quite quickly by machine, but it gives you lots of really cool effects as well with our multi-layers here. So just keep going around. Sorry, I have taken it to the fairly close to the edge, but I wanted to allow some space for our decorative stitching to go around as well. So we also just take a little bit of care when we get here to the end, to the pointy bit on our heart. Make sure that we stop in the right spot and pivot. And come back. So here we go here. And again, sometimes if it does creep up a little bit, I like to use again one of the pins that you get in your kit just to hold that fabric down there and just keep stitching over the top. And Wrong button. Don't you hate that? Okay. One applique heart. So I'm going to continue on and do more of my applique, and then I'm going to come back to you again and show you once I've got that done, and then we will continue on with the decorative stitching.